Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. House hunting can be exciting, but once you start considering Feng Shui, it can quickly feel overwhelming. What really matters? What should you avoid? Well, today I want to make it simple by focusing on something most people completely overlook: the shape of the house. A simple way to look at the shape of a house is using satellite view or by looking at the floor plan. Think of a house like a person. When you eat healthy food, you feel good, right? When a house absorbs healthy energy, it feels good too. So the energy inside a home shapes the mood, the vibe, and the people living in it. In this video, I'll walk you through some of the common house shapes, which ones are considered auspicious and which ones you should avoid when house hunting. Let's get started. L-shaped house. L might stand for love, but in Feng Shui, an L-shaped house might stand for lopsided life, because in an L-shaped layout, the Tai Chi point or center of the home falls outside the house. The center is more than just a space. It's the energetic core, the place where Qi connects and balances the entire home. But if the center is outside the house, then the Qi of the entire house would not be stable. U-shaped house. At first glance, U-shaped homes might look grand and inviting, especially with the swimming pool in the middle. But in Feng Shui, this type of design creates a serious problem. Water is fluid, cold, and constantly moving, which makes it hard for Qi to gather. This can lead to emotional instability, poor health, or tension between household members. T-shaped houses. A T-shaped house can cause problems with how energy flows inside. Because the layout is uneven, air and energy can get stuck in corners instead of moving smoothly through the home. This can potentially affect your mood, health, and overall feeling of the space. Now, this one has a funny name, but it's a serious Feng Shui issue. One-eared house. Now, picture this. The front of the house is the face of the house, and there's a little wing sticking out on one side, like a person with only one ear. It looks off balance. If someone in the household is living in that area, over time, they may feel left out or emotionally disconnected from the rest of the home. Zigzag shape. Some houses have highly irregular layouts, with lots of parts sticking in and out. From a Feng Shui perspective, these jagged shapes create serious issues because it creates a lot of dead corners where light and air don't flow properly. Stagnant energy often shows up as health issues or feeling stuck in life. When living inside the house, you also get affected by all these sharp corners pointing directly at your bed or your sofa or your desk. And day after day, it can wear you down mentally, emotionally, and physically. And what's most important, if you have kids at home, those sharp angles can be dangerous as well. So when you're house hunting, always look for a layout that's smooth and balanced. And now you might be wondering, what type of shapes are considered positive in Feng Shui? Square or rectangular shapes are considered the most auspicious in Feng Shui because these shapes represent stability, balance, and structure. In these shapes, Qi flows evenly and reaches every corner of the room without getting stuck or leaking away. These homes feel grounded, peaceful, and steady. But here's one thing. If the rectangular shape is too long and narrow, that's a different story. In that case, energy gets squeezed by the walls and rushed through the space at high speed, creating a sense of pressure, urgency, and restlessness. People living in long and narrow homes are likely to experience more pressure in life, especially in their career or emotional well-being. At this point, you might be thinking, but wait, not all houses are perfect rectangles. You're right, architects often add creative extensions or cutouts to make the design more interesting or to work around space and land regulations. And that's okay, because Feng Shui is not about chasing perfection. It's about creating balance. That brings us to one of the most common Feng Shui issues: missing corners. In Feng Shui, a missing corner means a part of your home's energy map is literally cut out, like a slice of pie is missing. Each part of your home represents something important. So how do you check missing corners? Let's look at an example. First, grab a floor plan. Then draw a rectangle along the outermost walls of the house. In this floor plan, you'll see a tiny section, which is the balcony, poking out. Because it's a very small area, we don't need to include it in the energy mapping. And we'll divide the floor plan into a nice square energy grid, also known as a simplified version of the Bagua map. Now, let's say the house is sitting south and facing north. And here, we can see that the missing corner is in the northwest. In Feng Shui, every sector of the home is connected to a specific person of the family. The northwest represents the man of the house. So when this corner is missing, the energy that supports him is literally cut off. He might feel unsupported in his career or constantly facing setbacks, even if everything else in the house seems fine. And if someone living in the family was born under the dog or the pig zodiac animal sign, they may also get affected because northwest is the home of the dog and the pig. Let's say if the missing corner happened to be in the southwest sector, that's a major feng shui issue as well, because southwest governs the women of the house, as well as people born under the goat or monkey zodiac signs. If this area is missing, the women of the house may struggle with health, finances, or feeling emotionally disconnected. The east sector represents the oldest son of the family, or people born under the rabbit sign. If you don't have any boys in the family or people born under the rabbit sign, then the negative impact on the family is reduced. The southeast sector relates to the eldest daughter or anyone born under the snake or dragon signs. Missing area in this sector can affect their finances and self-worth. The north sector is associated with the second son of the family or those born under the rat sign. A missing corner in the north can weaken their ambition, willpower, or career momentum. The south sector connects to the second daughter or the horse zodiac. Missing this area could impact their emotional stability. The northeast sector is associated with the third son, as well as people born under the ox or tiger sign. A missing corner in this area can lead to lack of directions or struggles in life choices. The west sector governs the third daughter or those born under the rooster sign. If this area is missing, it can affect communication, creativity, and relationships. Now, you might be wondering, what if I have 4 boys or 4 girls in the family? Then the cycle repeats. The fourth daughter is also associated with the oldest daughter's sector, the southeast. And the fifth continues the pattern, and so on, and same with the boys. So by now, you've seen how much a house's shape can quietly shape your fortune and luck. So if you're house hunting, make sure you take house shapes into serious consideration. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave your comments below. See you next time.